I'm Lindsay. This is my first vlog, or whatever it's called. Um, I just wanted to do like a little about me. My name's Lindsay. I'm married. My husband's name's Jeremy. He is active duty military. I'm retired, or not retired, a veteran. I got out in May of 2011. It is now January of 2012, so I've been out for almost a year. Um, Please don't judge us on this background here. We're living with a friend of ours for a while until we get like our military housing situation figured out. Because we're planning on moving on base. There's like a waiting list and you have to wait for a while. So we're doing that, and let's see what else. I go to college. I've been going to college for like a week now. I got 100% of my tuition paid for through the military. If you do like your full time, you get your GI Bill. So I get, my full tuition paid for, like all my classes, no matter what I'm taking, as long as it's, under my like degree, like associate in science or bachelor's in science, or like an AA degree, and you can switch it at any time. So I mean, I can take whatever I want as long as it falls under that category, which is really nice. I love it, and I get paid pretty decently for like monthly. I get a staff sergeant BAH for every month that I go to school. So as long as I stay in school, I get like $1,000, like a paycheck a month, just to go to school. And then you get $1,000 every year for books, which $1,000 doesn't cover a whole year's books, but I mean, I try. So I'm also pregnant. This is my first pregnancy. And I'm going to start pregnancy vlogs, but I just wanted to do like a little about me blog or vlog, just to, so everyone that subscribes can watch this and see a little bit about me. I really, really want to do one like every week, or maybe like 2 a week from now on, if I really like it. And I'm just doing this on my Mac webcam, so I don't know how the quality is going to turn out, and if it's really bad, then I'll start using my video camera or something that's got a little bit better quality for video. But I also have cats and a dog. I have a dog named Molly. She's 2.5, about roughly 2.5. We got her from the pound, and we got her in October of 2009, so I don't know how old she was when we got her from the pound, so I guess she's like 2.5 or 3, I guess. But she's a really sweet dog. I'm sure you'll see her in videos and stuff. She's really nosy. I also have a cat named Penelope and 3 kittens. She just had kittens, and we got rid of 2 of them, but we still have 3, and this is like the one I'm keeping. He's right here. But isn't he adorable? Look at him. His name is Simon. He looks like a little Siamese cat, but she's just calico, and it just was a coincidence that he's colored like a Siamese cat. But this video is like everywhere. Let's see what else. I'll talk about like my husband for a little bit. We got married January 2nd, 2010. Directly after getting married, I deployed to Iraq, and before I could get back, he deployed to Afghanistan. So we didn't see each other for about a year, which was really, really hard. We had a really hard time with it. So anybody out there that wants to ask questions about, deployments and relationship, I am like, I've got so much experience, it's not even funny. So he's deployed to Afghanistan 2 times. I've deployed to Iraq 1 time. And he's got on TDYs, I've got on TDYs, different places. So military advice, I have a ton of it. So the only thing I do not have any advice on is like being a military mom, because I've never done that, and I know a lot of women have done the military mom thing and like had kids and their husband deploys, and I don't know anything about that. I'm sure I will in the next year or 6 months or something, but I don't have any advice on that now. But I'm so open to like questions about military. The only thing I will not talk about is like in-depth detail about my job or his job, just because it's like a security kind of thing. A lot of people, a lot of Americans just aren't supposed to know everything that goes on in the military, so I won't divulge too much information. But I used to be military police or security forces in the Air Force, and I did that for quite a while, and deployed to Iraq doing that. My husband is a crew chief on F-15s. Crew chiefs are just like maintenance. They perform maintenance. They launch the jets out. They recover the jets. You know, if something needs to be replaced, or, you know, they need whatever, he does that. So he works outside all the time. It's a really, really, like, really long hours. His aircraft are always broke, which means that they're always needing like maintenance, and so he works really long hours, and he gets the weekends off. So we're together on the weekends, but during the weekday I hardly ever see him, just because he works like 12 hours a day, and I go to school. So let's see. I'm probably gonna edit like half this out. Oh, I'm from Cincinnati. I don't know why I didn't say this. We are both, he's from Georgia, but he moved to Ohio when he was like 10. So we're both Ohioans. Like, we live in North Carolina because we're stationed here, but we're like not North Carolinians at all. Like, this place is ridiculous. I mean, everybody's got this crazy accent, so we are not North Carolinians at all. But we are both from Ohio. I'm from Cincinnati, and he's from like Akron area. He's from Kent, but I mean, a lot of people know it as like Akron or Cleveland. So he's from Northern Ohio. I'm from Southern Ohio. We met in the military. We met through, there's dorm rooms on military bases for young airmen that come in, and they're pretty much like college dorms. I mean, they're really nice. They're not, you don't have a roommate or anything. You share a bathroom most of the time with someone, but they are really nice. They're not, I mean, as bad as like college dorms. They're not that small. They're like 3 times the size of like a college dorm. So, I mean, they're really nice, and they're pretty much like apartments. But my neighbor was a guy, which is really common. You know, it can be like guy, 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 1 girl, guy, 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 2 girls, and it's just, you know, that's how it is. They don't have them like separated by gender. So my neighbor was a guy, and he was really good friends with this other group of crew chiefs. You know, there was like 6 of them. They all went to tech school together, which is the school you go to before your actual job. And he was really good friends with, you know, all of his crew chief buddies, and he was a really weird guy. Like, he's nice. I'm sure he's gonna watch this and be like, I'm not weird, but at first he was really weird for me. He would always ask me like random questions, like as I was going into my door and like unlocking it and stuff. He would like come up to me and be like, hey, you want to hang out this weekend? And I'd just be like, oh yeah, sure. And I would just like hide in my dorm for the rest of the time, and I would always like peek out my window and like see if he was out there before I went out and like left. Well, this one Thursday he had asked me, hey, you know, you want to go out tomorrow, and we're gonna go to Greenville, which is, you know, like a college town, and everybody goes there to like go and party and drink and whatever. And so I was like, oh, we'll see. You know, I was not planning on going at all. So we we didn't talk to each other that whole Friday. Like, I had left with my friend Nicole, which was, we shared a bathroom together, my friend Nicole and I, and we were really good friends. Like, we were best friends, and we still are really good friends. We're just not, like, best friends anymore. She's deployed somewhere. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I miss her. But, Nicole and I did something else. We just went out with our friends and we did something else. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna stay in your room and sneak out your side since our bathroom doors were connected. We snuck out her side so we didn't have to go out my side. And we left and we just took off, and we did not come back until like really, really late. So I had to like avoid that guy. And that next morning I went outside. It wasn't morning, it was like afternoon. I went outside and I'd been watching like TV all day, and I went outside to get some air, and he came outside. He like heard me come out, and so he came out and he was like, "Hey, it's my friend Nipper's birthday. You wanna go out and go to Greenville with us, and we're gonna go and have fun." And we were thinking about maybe going to Raleigh too, you know. So I was just like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna go because this guy's not gonna let up until I go out with him. And he wasn't creepy, like rapist creepy. He was just like a weird guy, you know. And so I was just like, whatever, I'll just go out with him. So we all met up at a certain time. It was like an hour later. I had like no time to change. I had like no time to get ready. He like asked me to go like last minute. So I was just wearing like a t-shirt and a black vest and like skinny jeans and Converse, like just bumming it. And we ended up going out to Raleigh. There's like a motorcycle show. And so he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Raleigh. There's this motorcycle show." And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, maybe I'll enjoy this night, you know." So we went out to Raleigh, and we were on the way there, and I like really started noticing like his friend Nipper is like really cute. I was just like in love with him. He's just so cute, you know? And I kept on watching him. Like, we were doing this thing where we'd pass each other on the highway, like all the way there. Like, we'd pass each other because I was in, you know, my neighbor's car, and everybody else was in this other car, this little Honda Accord. And it's funny, like back then, Honda Accord, we like piled everybody in there. It was like normal. So weird. But so we go to Raleigh, and I'm like hitting on this guy like all night, you know, letting him know that I'm interested. And ends up, you know, he was really interested in me too. We like swapped numbers, and we've been together ever since. We like started living together. Like, we would just like stay in his dorm room. Really, it was like a month after we met. We have been together ever since. I mean, we just like, it was like love at first sight. Honestly, we've never been apart ever since, other than like deployments and stuff. But I mean, we've never been apart ever since. We've just always been, we are like best friends. It's crazy how that works. Like, we get along so well. But yeah, that's the story of how me and my husband met. And we've been married for 2 years, and we've been together since September 27th, 2008. So we've been together for quite a while. And we're having our first baby. So it's exciting. I'm sure this background will change several times before like we move into our permanent house. But for now, this is where we live. This is our room. We only have one like room. But yeah. If you guys have any questions about anything that I said, or if I said something and, you know, you're like, what does that mean, or whatever, because I know I use a lot of military terms, or if you have questions about like going into the military, I am like awesome with stuff like that. But yeah, just send me a message or comment on this video, and I'll get back to you. I get like all the messages sent directly to my iPhone, so I mean, it's like texting me pretty much. If you have a question, I'll get back to you pretty soon. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I get like some subscribers. I don't want to be talking to myself this whole time. But I'm going to do a pregnancy vlog after this video, so just watch out for that. And just talk about my pregnancy. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.